So I'm beginning to notice a trend lately with my personal life and the personal lives of some friends of mine. Now, I've been noticing lately that there seems to be a lot of collectors these days. You know, the good old-fashioned body collector where people are promiscuous, sleeping around, having a high body count, right? We've all known about that one for ages. That's probably the oldest one in the book, right? And then there's the pic collector, collecting pics on dating sites and social medias and shit like that. But I'm starting to notice a new kind of collector, an admiration collector, seems like. So, you know, several friends of mine and myself included, I'm noticing that in the dating realm, you're going out, you're talking to, you know, because you're single, right? You're going out, you're talking to women, trying to get a date or get to know them to see if you're incompatible, see if it's even worth it to go on a date, get to know this person. And it's like some of these women will lead you on and tell you all these things. You'll swap pictures, not necessarily nudes or nothing, but you'll swap pictures and, you know, have a couple of late night conversations, whispering sweet nothings in your ear, whatever, blah, 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 right? And then they kind of ghost you. They stop replying to you. Or they say they don't have time. Or they're way too busy. Or so on and so forth. Right? So, you know, forgive me sipping a lot of water. Throat's pretty dry. All this cold ass air and salt on the roads. It fucks with me a little bit. So, bear with me. But yeah. So, I don't know, like, you know, for those of you who notices, you know, drop a comment down below if you've been noticing admiration collectors, right? And it's becoming more and more common, you know, like women collecting men, so to speak, for admiration, you know? And I'm sure guys do it too. I'm sure they do it too. But at least on my side of the fence, I notice it more with women, right? And another thing I'm noticing too, people are playing so many fucking mental games. It is insane. It's completely insane. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a single guy, obviously. I am on the prowl, right? I'm on a couple of these dating sites, whether it's Facebook dating or some other dating site. And there's been, you know, a few women that I've talked to that caught my eye, we were talking. But then they play these stupid games and I'm really like mentally, I guess, sensitive now to games. It really shuts me down for you, you know? Like this one chick, like, we started off rough at the very beginning. Like, she sent me a message. I didn't reply right away. I was busy working. I seen the message, read it, and I go, oh, that's sweet. Or whatever it was. I don't even remember now. No, she asked me if I was real. That's what it was. Giggled. I was going to reply to that, but again, I was busy at work. So, like, let me think on this for a little bit. I'll reply back to her in 15, 20 minutes. And then we can go from there. Well, she got all offended in her feelings. I didn't reply right away. And started getting upset with me. And she didn't block me, but she unfriended me on Facebook or whatever. And I was just like, what the fuck? And I called her out for it. I was like, okay, listen. I have this thing called a job and a career, and I cannot be, you know, on my phone all the time. Yes, I read the message, and I was going to reply to you on my lunch break, which was coming up soon, which I'm on now. But keep doing that bullshit. That's how you run off future husbands. Good future husbands. Yeah. And I called her out on it, and I told her, listen, I'm the real deal. I ain't no down low bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I sent her a link to my YouTube channel. Like, I let her have it all. Because she said some shit that I need to reply back that I'm probably fake. And I'm like, no, I'm the real deal. Thank you very much. And she apologized. And, you know, I apologized too. And we were working up. And then she goes back to playing games. Making posts on social media. Like, don't you know I'm busy? Like, yes, I'll talk to you when I can, but I don't have time to reply right away, you know? So, she kept on with her games and whatnot, and I liked her well enough. I thought she was cute, but the whole game was playing around the back of my mind. It was kind of like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. And eventually she calmed down with the games, but the fact of the matter is she did them in the beginning already put me in a state of mind about her, you know? And we were kind of cruising a little bit, and I just got to the point where I just listened, like, gonna need to, like, kind of, you know, hit the brakes on this, because I can't get over the fact of the games in the beginning. Like, I don't know, like, I used to be that guy that would oversee that and be like, oh, no, she's just that or this or that. I used to be that guy. Not anymore. Because it's always bit me in the ass. You know, I'm a very, you know, deeply caring individual. And I used to always give people more than one benefit of the doubt. 1, 2, 3, 4 chances. Not anymore. Not anymore. Don't have time for that. So that's my little story about, you know, people playing games. I have a few others too. You know, I had this one chick, you know, she was sending me some messages and I was replying to her, and she was thanking for the channel and asking me about this, what I thought of this and what I thought of that, this, that. And then she watched one of my videos where I was talking about, you know, was very personal experience of mine, where I talk about how I almost had a one-night stand with this chick, but then you have to go back, I forget what I called it or whatever, but you have to go back and check it out. And then she got all up in her feelings, like, well, you just sound like a chaser. You went from Miss Nice, Miss Sweetheart, to now I'm a chaser? Because you see one video where I was honest? Listen, majority of people, when they're single, sometimes you have those crazy one-night stands. I didn't. I almost did, but I decided not to because of certain things she was into, was wanting to do, and it just threw up flags in my mind of like, nah, I'm not gonna go through with that now. And she got upset all about that, called me a chaser. So yeah, that sort of bullshit. Guys like me who are trying to build themselves, be the best version of themselves, all that other jazz. We don't have time for that shit. And I'm sure women too, who are trying to be the best versions, they don't have time for that shit either. You know? So we gotta quit with the bullshit and dating. I mean, it's getting really, really fucking tiresome. Like, I am this close to calling it quits. Serious. It's getting to the point where it's not really worth it anymore, you know? People either always playing games, or they're doing shit like, you know, you send them messages, good morning, good night. They don't reply back with good morning, good night. And then you take a step back for 3 days, and then they message you and they're like, why are you being cold and distant? I'm like, I text you good morning, good night. I haven't gotten one good morning, good night text from you. Then you say you do better, and then you know what I mean? Like, it's like the same old, same old. The stupidness has to stop, or there is going to be a lot of lonely ass people in the near future. Hell, there's already a lot of lonely ass people, but at least for right now, people are still trying. There's going to become a point where, hell, there's actually an article come out about, you know, there's going to be a lot of lonely women in their 30s. Because the good guys are going to get tired of the bullshit, and they're just going to opt out. Like, listen, I think I'll just opt out. I'm successful. I got my money. I'll just go for the one night stands or the flings. I don't want a serious relationship anymore. I tried it and tried and tried it. Kept getting my heart stomped on. You know, done with it. I'm getting there. I know a couple friends of mine who were just like me when they were younger, and they said, hit the hell with it. You know, they tried and tried and tried. You know. And this is not trying to be being sexist or misogynistic or whatever the fuck. It's not about that. It's my personal experiences. This is what I've known and gotten to know. So, again, we got to do better. The state of dating is just, it's getting stupid, to be honest. It's getting stupid and a waste of time. Quit with your fucking games. Quit it. If you're into somebody, fucking say so. If you're not into somebody, fucking say so. Don't be wasting people's time. Don't be admiration collectors. Fucking quit it. Have a good night. God damn it.